How are you all doing, Internet land? This is Culture Mind. Today is October 1st, and if you ask me how I know that, I'll just simply say this. Happy birthday, Brenda Bright. It's my wife's birthday. Sorry to kind of personalize this, but first off, I just want to say that I love you, I appreciate you, and also everybody that's watching this, make sure you pay attention and listen to the sound of my voice and what we're going to give you, because if you pay attention to the end, you're going to receive some nuggets that had you not stayed here, you might have missed a chance to change your life, but not only your life, but the people around you's life. So this is, again, it's Operation Popcorn. It's October the 1st. We are Freedom Uprising. And simply what I like to do is just go into a quick story, and I'm going to bring some of the panelists out because we have something very unique to share with you that might just change your life right now or tomorrow as you listen to this, because this will be recorded. And what I like to share with you is a good friend of mine that you'll hear from later. She knows who she is. I won't name her. She's a special guest that we have on here. But she shared with me maybe a few months ago on a beach here in Southern California. I'm here in San Diego, California. Again, my name is Coach Armand. And she was sharing with me a book. And it was a book called The Slight Edge. And she shared it with me then. I said, you know what, that's a book that I'm going to get. But I had about 5 or 6 books that I was going through. I always keep books handy. Let me give you a nugget right here. I don't care what you're involved with or what you're doing in the market, but GoPro, just trust me. Go get this book. Look at it on Amazon.com. See what people are saying about it, but get that book. You'll thank me later. But she recommended a couple of books to me, but one of them was The Slight Edge. And with The Slight Edge, it kind of talked about what people that are successful do. They do things that basically are uncomfortable in the beginning, but as they continue to have consistency and do them, it becomes easier for them to do. And right now, it might be uncomfortable for you to be plugging into a hangout, to taking time away from the the TV or I almost said idiot box, but I don't want to say that, but from the TV, the television. Let me just say that. But right now, what's uncomfortable that you're doing as you're stepping into your better self and create a better future for yourself and your family, just might be very simple or very easy for you to do coming up in the future. But also, too, the people that were not successful in this book, as it states, they basically did things that was very easy for them to do in the beginning, like missing a call or a hangout like this. Maybe not going the extra mile and growing themselves. Maybe not getting on a weekly, when I should say a weekly, but a Monday through Friday hangout or a call in the morning to grow yourself. So basically, what was in the beginning very easy to do became very uncomfortable in the end not to do, because what you reap is what you sow. So with that being said, I simply want to bring out Queen D, who's going to bring out a rock star here. And let me just say this about Queen D. Queen D is a champion. I had the pleasure of connecting with her years ago via our family. We're all about freedom here. And she's somebody that is a tremendous leader. She has a heart. You'll feel the words that she says as she speaks. She has a heart for the people, for the average Joe, for the average guy. And she basically has a booming team generating some serious income with the program that we represent. But right now, we just want to share our heart. We're not here to get into comp plans or structures, but just to share what's going on with us. So with that being said, Queen D, are you there?
Hey, Coach, can you hear me okay?
Absolutely. Fine and dandy like candy.
Well, thank you for that intro. You always bring a tear to my eye, actually. You're amazing. None of this would have happened without this team. The coach is I work very closely with him as well as everybody else on this panel, but his heart and his mile-a-minute idea mind is what got us to where we are right now, and it helped us to definitely simplify the process of what we're doing here and what solidify our intentions of which is all about helping our teammates succeed. So Um, I just wanted to say thank you to him, and thank you to each and every one of you that are on the panel right now. And to share a little bit about my story, I'm Dee Gavin from Vancouver, BC. I started in the industry years and years and years ago. I feel like I've been doing this for my whole entire adult life. But it wasn't until I hooked up with a core group of people several years ago whose message was simple. Let's keep this simple. Let's make it so simple that anybody can do this. Not only those that have been in this industry for a while, but also those that were seeking to come into this industry and create a better life for themselves and their families, create a little extra income in their life to help out, to help pay the bills, to make a car payment, whatever that might be. And that message resonated with me back then, and it still resonates with me now, because we're all about it, helping the average guy to save, manage, and make money. So we started a new project in January with this core group of people, and within days, for some people it was weeks, others maybe a couple of months, we were finding that those very same people that I was just talking about, your average everyday people, even those that have been struggling in this industry for a long time, were having success. Nobody was talking about 20 grand a month or 30 grand a month. We were talking about creating an extra $500,000-$600,000 a month for the average family. And for most people, that's life changing. So when we started to see this happen in a very big way and very quickly for a lot of people, that was really exciting to us, to all of us here, and to many other members of our team, because this was our intention from way back, from years back, and it was finally coming to fruition. So that's where we're at right now. We've evolved over the last 8 or 9 months, and have come to a place where we feel very confident in what we're doing. We totally believe in what we're sharing with people, and we know where we can take people with how we're building this team, how we're building this business, and it's simple. And that's the message. It's a simple way to make some extra income from home and gain your freedom, whatever freedom means to you. So back to you, Coach. Unless you want me to introduce Dana, I can do that too.
Absolutely. I'm back. I'm unmuting myself, but yeah, absolutely. If you can bring Dana out, that would be outstanding. Thank you so much.
Okay. And speaking of people having success and evolving and coming into their own power, I'd like to introduce a teammate of mine, Dana Cruzan, who jumped on board with us right from day one because she believed and trusted in that very same message that I was just speaking about. Dana's been doing the work. Dana's been putting in the work and taking action on what she knew she personally needed in order to move forward in her life. She plugs into our mindset calls every day. She plugs in every day, period. She's always there. You'll always see her around taking action. She's doing what she needs to do to not only help herself, but also to help her teammates. And that brings me to a story. Well, I won't take the story. I'll let you tell your own story. But Dana's having some awesome success herself, but she's also beginning to duplicate that success through her own team by stepping into her leadership and stepping into her own power. So take it away, Dana.
Hi, everybody. This is Dana Cruzan. I'm from Wrightwood, California. And yes, I'm finding success for the first time in this business, and it's really fabulous. Back to what Armand said about the Slight Edge, Go Pro is a really good book, and it really sets your foundation, but the Slight Edge seems to put it all together. And I'm finding that my daily consistency, I do my certain tasks every day. I don't ever give up. I attend every event, every phone call, and the morning mindset calls have really turned things around for me because it really helps me start each day just in the right mindset. You know, I'm in a mindset of gratefulness and love and helping others. And like Tricia said a few weeks ago, or maybe it was last week, she says, we're not network marketers, we're heart marketers. And it's all about giving our hearts to other people and helping them. And I joined the One Mentor program, and you know, it's so wonderful. I'm going to do my 4th session, and it has totally taught me all about our products, which, you know, a lot of us knew about our products, but when you do the One Mentor program, you can know everything about the products. I actually did some work on the finance product, and I'm saving my $100 in a year just by what I learned from listening to the mentor, the session 3. And it's just fabulous, the things that we can share with others. Now I can share with others that, look, I'm saving money on TaxBot, I'm saving money on, you know, the grocery shopping, but now I'm saving big money on just using my finance program. So it's really important to do the mentor program when you can, because it will just change everything. And I'm so excited about getting in with the challenge team, because they're going to just help me take it to the next level, where I just have to find my prospects and qualify them, and then the challenge team is going to take over. And that's so exciting. But the biggest thing that really, really is exciting to me is my team. Andy Herrera just reached D3. He actually signed up for the mentor program, and in 2 days after he signed up for the mentor program, he brought in 3 people. So he's laid his foundation, and since then he's also he's on fire, and he's talking to other people. He's like, I got somebody from Colombia that's interested, and it's just like he's in momentum, and he's in momentum because of all of the foundation that's been laid and everything all together, the books, the mindset training, our videos, these kind of hangouts. Everything is just leading everybody on this momentum, and we're just unstoppable. And I'm just so excited, and I'm so proud of you, Andy. The team is so proud of you, and we're here for you, and we're just gonna rock this Rocktober, baby. Back to you, Armand.
Awesome, awesome. I like that, Rocktober. And I also like, you know, your enthusiasm about what's going on, and your team is also having success too, which is phenomenal. Simply what I like to do right now is like to bring out Queen Christina. This is somebody, matter of fact, I was on a little Facebook chat with her this morning. She is very enthused about what's going on, but not only is she enthused, meaning she sold herself on the system and our team and what's going on, our culture here, but she is somebody who is actually in action. It's one thing to learn something, to look at it, but it's another thing to go ahead and take action. And she's somebody that is consistently taking action, and every time that I'm hearing from her, I'm seeing what's going on. She's going from one level to the next level to the next level, and she just keeps increasing. So with that being said, this is a lady that herself is on the verge of getting ready to break through to another leadership level with our team and our company, and somebody who has a tremendous word, has something tremendous to give us. So, and she's also a part of One Mentor. So if you watch for clues, you'll hear what people are saying when they're not actually talking. You might just feel it. So with that being said, Queen Christina, are you with us?
I am with you, Armand. And thank you for all that. That was very nice. And I don't know if you can hear it, but my recorder just came on my phone. I am Christina Biquette, and I live in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado. And I have been in network marketing for a very long time, and especially in internet marketing for the last 12 years or so, and have not had great success with it. And since I've been with the Wake Up Now, I have had more success, and I'm actually building teams and such. But I wanted to really get better about my leadership, and so I recently started the mentorship program, and I actually went through my 4th session. And what it has helped me to do is actually work with my teams. It's given me a lot more confidence in every aspect of my business, and I can now, one of the things I was not able to do well before was to actually work with the people that weren't doing much. But I have people on my team right now that got in and they didn't do anything, and now I'm actually able to speak with them with confidence, and they're turning around and they're becoming engaged in the business. So that's very exciting. But the biggest thing since I've been in the mentorship program is 3 simple things have happened. And number 1 is knowing the products. I've learned the products in and out so that now I can speak of the products. Although because of some other aspects of the mentorship program, you really don't have to be speaking about the products all the time. But I have the confidence to know that I can. And the second thing is I know better how to speak to a person that might be a prospect, because they teach us that also. And then the third thing is the challenge team, because the challenge team takes over my challenges, and I don't have to actually speak to the people much more than just showing them the video. And that takes pressure off of us all. We now have to just get eyes on the videos, which is what we already know. That's the whole big thing about what we do, is getting eyes in front of those videos so that people can see and understand what it is that we have. So we're not speaking. However, I now feel that I'm off the hook because all I have to do is just get people in front of the videos. Now the funny thing is that, and I do know why this is happening, because I know when you have a whole group of people that are kind of on the same page and thinking and talking about the same things, you start drawing other people that are maybe thinking about the same thing that you are. I don't have student loans, so I very seldom ever in my life have talked to anyone about a student loan. Now, I just finished the mentorship program yesterday, the day before yesterday, and within this past few days, I've had 3 conversations that opened up speaking not about student loans, but they came around to talking about student loans, speaking, for example, about downsizing and building a house. Well, one of the reasons was because the people wanted to get outside of their loans, and especially their student loans. They're people my age, and they still have student loans. So that opens up for me, because now I better know how to talk to a person that has opened up the conversation for me. I now had 3 people that I could talk to and just say simply, hey, I'm associated with this business, and I don't even have to say, hey, I'm with Wake Up Now, come join my business. I just say, hey, I'm associated with a business that is in business of helping people get out of debt, and especially get out from under those student loans more quickly than they ever expected to. Would you like to watch a video that tells you about that? Well, people want to get out of their debts, so they say yes. So then I show them the video, and now all I have to do is turn them over to my challenge team, because now they're a qualified. My challenge team takes it from there. So that's what has happened with me. It's so much more easy to get into a conversation. That's always been my difficulty, is breaking that ice to get into a conversation with somebody. And now I know how to segue into the conversation about getting in front of the video much easier than before. I'm 10 foot tall and bulletproof. I know the stuff now, but I don't have to talk about it. I just point people to the video, and then they say yes, and they go forward and talk to my team. That's where my excitement is.
That is so cool. Very, very cool. Thanks for sharing. I keep hearing the same thing over and over again from you, and that's the mentorship program builds confidence. So it puts you in a position where you're confident enough to do the whole business if that's what you want to do, yet at the same time relieves you of the responsibility of doing the end closing part, I guess is what it is. I'm also in the One Mentor program, starting session 3 tomorrow, so I'm really, really, really excited about moving forward with this. It's one of the most it's made things clear. It's cleared the fog. I know that Tricia was talking about fog the other day, and I'm telling you, it's clearing the fog away, and making things so dirt simple and so straightforward. And there are no distractions. You can't be distracted with anything else when you're tuned into what we're doing here with this mentor program. And speaking of One Mentor program, I'd like to introduce another one of our teammates on the panel here that's also involved with the One Mentor program now, and is, I believe, also part of a live meeting that will be going on in Indiana. So without further ado, Rhonda Farrell, take it away, my friend.
Thank you, Dee. Yes, I'm Rhonda Farrell, and I'm from Indiana, and we will be hosting a meeting with the Naked Hippies on October 18th. So anyone that's close, come on down. A little bit about me. I probably have a newbie compared to everybody else. I've been in marketing for about 3 years now online. A little bit of success, but nothing until I got hooked up with this panel here with Dee and Tricia and Armand and Christine. And it's a breath of fresh air. Meeting them all in Salt Lake City here a couple weeks ago was just amazing, because you get to know and you feel like you're friends, really more than friends, but family, and meeting them person to person was just fantastic. For me, I got started on this journey as a way to create some balance in my life. Working the corporate job, 12, 14 hours a day, and then having family responsibilities that really needed to be taken care of, and family is a foundation for my life and for my kids' life. So I had to make a choice to change, and luckily I found the Simple Freedom team. As far as One Mentor, I am so excited because it really changed the whole dynamics for me, because I'm not really looking so much to get people to join my business. That's the ultimate goal, but you want to help people. You want to help them save, manage, and make money, and sharing the products, because we're based on quality and price. So in sharing Thunder or Bolt or TaxBot or Vacations, just sharing and them taking part of that, they can purchase these products without doing anything else. And that has really got me jazzed up, because I know that that's going to be an easy thing for me to do, and for anybody else too. So that's what I have.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. And Rhonda, let me just ask you this, because you're definitely a superstar. You say you're kind of new to this, but that's really what the intention of this is because it's all about the new person. It's all about the newest individual that gets in. And let me ask you this, from what you see, what you've been experienced through the One Mentor, how do you feel about your newest person who may be clueless in Seattle or clueless in Indiana about this industry, about this type of business? How do you feel now about them joining you and joining One Mentor in your organization, as opposed to perhaps maybe other opportunities that you may or may not have been in?
Oh, you can join clueless, but you won't be clueless for long. That's for sure. What you have to do is plug in. There is so much information, and just the One Mentor program itself, just going through the first session, clearly explains all of the products that we have and what it is for the company. And so you have a thorough understanding of that from the beginning, not to mention all the support that you have from our team members.
Awesome, awesome. I thank you for coming out, and we'll definitely get some last words for you here in a second. But one thing I want to just say is, you know, you might just be watching this right now. I'm getting ready to bring out somebody who's tremendous, somebody who means a lot to me, it means a lot to all of us here, and just may mean a lot to you as you get to know her here in the future as you join our team. But while I go into talking about joining our team, I simply just want to say this. We have a code of honor here, a badge of courage, something that, you know, is unique to our team here at Freedom Uprising, who was started by my mentor, Franco Gonzalez. Big shouts out to you, brother. Appreciate you, love you, appreciate the mentorship that you share with us and your heart. I like to call you Big Heart, you know, Franco Gonzalez. So with that being said, I simply wanted to kind of touch on the thing of, is if you come here, you may not be connected with us direct, but just know this. Whoever brought you to the dance, make sure you go ahead, get back with them. If you require more information, plug into them and get started with that person. The same thing that we're doing for them, we will do for you. So just know that. That's the way we run, that's the way we regulate, that's the way we operate here. And one thing I just want to share is just really quickly, talking about becoming a product of the product. I see that Rhonda had the wolf mentality. She had that in the background, and for a minute I kept seeing this book, The Wolf Mentality, and I was like, well, what is this? What's going on? I felt like I was lost, and so I kept hearing about it, and so I finally got on the deal string. I saw it at a very phenomenal price, I guess a discounted price, and so I ordered that. And also, too, I ordered the Thunder. I'm in the process of working back, or not working back out, but working out again because of the last chapter in, what's the book called? Slight Edge. So with that, now I'm going to use the Thunder and get some natural energy. It's on the way to be here any day. Can't wait for it long enough, but it'll be here any moment. But now I'll get some natural energy, and basically that's what we do. We simply, through our social distribution network, we just share deals. You can consider everybody on this panel here just somebody that has the greatest deals on pretty much whatever you're going to already buy. But the difference between all of us here collectively and perhaps you right now is that you might be referring people, just like maybe a couple of months ago, I was referring people to different places, but I wasn't generating income on it. Here, you just share deals with people, and as people, maybe you know or don't know, jump on that deal because it's a good deal. Guess what? You have the potential of getting paid. With that being said, I simply want to bring out somebody. You all will feel her. As you listen to the sound of her voice, man, your heartstrings have got to just be, they just got to be playing a chord, because you definitely will hear what she's saying. She herself is a tremendous leader. I'm so blessed and thankful for her coming on our hangout tonight. Her name is Queen Trisha. She's got a huge, did I say huge, organization. She's leading a lot of people to freedom. She herself has found freedom. And Queen Trisha, I just want to bring you out, and anything that you have for the people, your story, whatever you have, I'm taking notes. So with that being said, Queen Trisha, if you could come out, greatly appreciate it. Oh, you know what, Queen Trisha, I am so sorry. I muted you a little while ago, and I just put you back on, so I apologize. You are live and direct right now. I'm sorry about that.
So you guys, I'm holding this. I got a new tablet, and there's a huge learning curve, when you get new electronics. So I can't see myself. I don't know if I'm showing you the back door of myself. So if it's weird, just deal with it. It's okay. Yeah, I'm Trisha Barnes, and I wasn't sure what I was going to say tonight until Armand gave me such just a precious introduction. Thank you, Armand. But I have to tell you, Bruce and I, we live full-time in our camper. We travel around the country on a never-ending road trip, and it's our dream. It is what we have worked on for years, held in our vision. And last November we pulled up stakes, we got the wheels turning on the camper, and we left. And it's been quite the journey. And people say, "Are you tired of it yet?" And I go, "Oh no, we're just getting started, you know." But we've come back to Missouri, and this is what I wanted to tell you. We've come back to Missouri to see kids and grandkids, and we're camped at the campground where we had lived for 4 years, lived and worked as camp hosts here. But we also spent one summer in a tent here, lived for 4 months in a tent right on the banks of the river. I keep pointing out the window, like, you all should see it if it's dark. But this is where, you know, we decided the other day, sitting in the morning, sitting with our feet just almost dangling over the riverbank, watching the river flow, and remembering that this is home for us, and home in a different way. This is where our dream was given birth, you know, where it started to happen here in this place. And so it's a very special place for us, a time of reflection, a time of gratitude. And what I can tell you about that is, don't ever give up. Don't ever, ever, ever give up on that you hold so dear in your heart that you would, you know, you can hardly breathe, and, you know, without thinking about it. I mean, it's just always there. Don't ever give up on it. The book that Armand mentioned, The Slight Edge, if you think nothing's ever going to happen, you know, if you want to know how to make things happen in your life, then read The Slight Edge. Because you think, you know, maybe you've started on this path already. You're ready. You've got your dream. You've got your vision board up. You know where you're going. You know your heart's desire. But you feel like nothing's happening. And that can be very frustrating. And if you read that book, you will understand why it's so important to show up every day, to be consistent, to never stop doing the daily things that you have lined out towards your business, to never stop doing those. You have to do it consistently. And as you do that, and I'm living proof of this, you guys, I'm living proof of it. You know, people look at the way that we have broken ranks, and they think, oh, they just did it so fast, or so, you know, it's just overnight success thing. You know, that's not what it is. It took us 7 years to be an overnight success. Okay, and I'm just telling you, not to say it's going to take you 7 years, not at all. Especially with what we've got with Wake Up Now, it's not going to take that. But I am telling you that, no, it doesn't happen overnight, and it only happens when you never give up, and you're here every day, and you're doing something every day to put you forward just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Do that. The consistent, persistent action, you guys. Do that. All right. Oh, the mentorship program. I know I was supposed to mention something about that. I finished it a couple of weeks ago, and I've put on it a lot. Everything that you've heard tonight, yes. That's exactly right. I see it as such an awesome tool, whether you're a newbie or whether you've been in here for a while. Oh, it's starting to rain really hard. I hope you can hear me. But for me as a leader, it gave me, as I said, the confidence, but it gave me a big picture to work with. And it gave me now something that I can stand before my team and teach them something. You know, I've got a really clear picture of all of our products, how this all works. I've got that now where I didn't have it quite before, you know. So now it's here. Now as a leader I can present that and feel really good about it. So yeah, the mentorship program is awesome. I'm going to get off here because it's going to start raining really hard, you guys, and what a joy to be here. Thank you, Armand.
Thank you so much, Queen Tricia. Appreciate you being here. Definitely bringing your presence and your essence here. It's a beautiful situation that we have here, and I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. You are celebrated, and it's greatly appreciated to have you here. With that being said, I simply, because I love what you said, Queen Tricia, about, you know, home for you, because basically you're a nomad. You travel wherever you deserve to travel. You go like you desire. You come as you please. But you said something about home for you is right where you are right now, and that's where your dream was birthed. And somebody listening to this right now, you may have a dream. You may have always visualized or thought or heard or saw that, you know what, I deserve to be in this position. So just think about that dream that you have and know that that's your home. Know that's where you deserve to get. Maybe you're way far away from home right now. Maybe you deserve to go back home. Maybe some of you all at your home, you just need a little nudge just to get closer towards your home. And that's what we're offering you here tonight. And with that, like Queen Trisha said, don't ever give up. It's never too late to start your journey. It's never, ever, ever too late. The only time that it's too late is when you're in that pine box and you're 6 feet under. It's too late then to say, I wish I could have. I think I should have. If I only had. Right now, this is your time to step up and join us and get started with us and get on the journey that we're talking about. So with that, I have my man, Action Jackson. I always like to introduce him like a friend of mine, Man Up, used to bring him out and say that Action Jackson is somebody. The reason why we call him this is because he's always taking action. And he just recently took action in the One Mentorship program. And he has individuals on his team that are also plugged in too. So it just shows you, you know, as leaders do, their team does as well. And action is somebody that, you know, if we start speaking a lot of, you know, big vocabulary, which we won't do, action is the type of individual that can take the extraordinary, the vernacular, and take it from up high. Remember being a kid? And perhaps your mom had the cookies on the table. You went in there, you grabbed them, and then she saw, hey, what happened to the cookies? So she put them on the refrigerator up high on the cabinet. Well, he takes those cookies that are hidden away up high, he brings them down low so you can go ahead and just stick your hand in there and just have as much cookies as you want. And cookies, what we're calling right now, is the information to set you free, to set you on the path of your freedom journey. With that being said, Action, are you on? And do you have any word about perhaps what one has done for you, your journey, and also perhaps the One Mentorship program that you've seen that it's done for you thus far?
Can you hear me, Coach? I don't know. Am I coming through now?
You're perfect. You're perfect. You're clear.
Okay, awesome. Hey, I just want to give it back to you, Coach, and the rest of the panel here, these exquisite individuals who just spoke. It's just awesome to be in great proximity of awesome people. So with that being said, my name's Anthony Jackson. I'm from upstate New York. I'm a shy hour and 15 minutes from one of the 7 wonders of the world, Niagara Falls, and I'm here in Kodak country. And as Coach said, you know, I just pulled the trigger here not too long ago. Went through the first part of a 4-part stage in the One Mentorship program, and actually I think I'm signed up for part 2 on Friday. And what's awesome about the mentorship program that I could speak about is I'm actually not new to network marketing. Have several years of experience with the company that launched something similar to this, which was an educational program to make sure that people who are just starting out in business, coming from the side of the tracks, normally are working for somebody, are moving into entrepreneurship. This is just like a bridge, basically a bridge to bridge you from not knowing to knowing. And so what's so huge about the One Mentorship program is that they really do make it simple. I think that from what I have just gone through, it's perfect for somebody who absolutely does not know a single thing about network marketing or even this company to actually get super clear about what Wake Up Now is about, what they're doing, where they're headed, the type of products and platform, honestly, because I just got finished watching a fantastic little video from one of the leaders, Kirby Cochran, who actually just laid out exactly what the company really is. You know, he basically said, we're not a network marketing company, we're basically a social media platform, so a distribution platform, which is an awesome concept in thought because we're actually the first to actually be that. Some companies dabble with social media, but this company is an actual social media distribution center. And I love that clarity for me because what he's able to say is that, basically the company is not, it's not about the products or the company. The company is a platform that actually is a place for products to be shared and moved and actually bought and sold. And so that really gives a lot of clarity, a lot of as far as what we do and how we do what we do, and exactly what the products and the services are, and it just gives so much simplicity to otherwise being a person who's going to be coming in kind of confused and who's never done something before. I'll give you an example. I don't care what job it is that you do right now or have done in the past. When you first started that job, you had no clue on exactly
Are we live or is it Memorex? Can anybody hear anything or is it just me?
No, I
can hear
think
you.
we've lost him.
Okay, he'll plug back in. But just being Johnny on the spot in the moment, because that's how it is. We're on a live Google Hangout, and we're on their platform, and sometimes it's up and down, and Action will be coming back out in a minute. Queen D, if you can text him or private message him to let him know, and we'll just open it back up. Matter of fact, that's how quick technology is. Action seems to be right back. Action, are you back, brother?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. It just seems like I just got bumped out to hang out. But, it's technology. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. So,
Go ahead, brother.
Thank you. It's great to be back. So what I was saying is that, for a person who is brand new, they have to have a bridge. They have to go from where they are to where they desire to be. And so what I was saying about your job is that when you first started that job, or you've done jobs in the past, I know I've had several jobs, I didn't know what it was. I mean, I may have had an idea, but I didn't really know what the job entailed or what it was. So what companies like to do is they pair you up with somebody who's been there a lot longer than you, and that person kind of runs you through exactly what it is that you're supposed to do. Now, within 7 days, 24 days, 7, 14, within, your first month of actually going through the motions and doing the job, guess what? You develop the skill set and to know exactly what you're doing. So I bet if I asked anybody on the panel who's had a job of that job, what do they do first when they first start their job or have started their jobs in the past? Because I know we have several that are free now, and their jobs are pretty much just I get up in the morning and I sip coffee in front of the river. So that being said, if I ask you what you do first, the very first thing you do at your job, if you're currently working or have had a job in the past, I bet you could rattle that off. The first thing, the second thing, the third thing, the fourth thing, right? You just could rattle it off, right? Because you know that you know that you know. That's what it is here. Right now, you're in the unknown. You don't know what you don't know. And what the One Mentorship Program will do is to help you to start to realize that you know that you don't know, and then you'll begin to know that you know. And I believe that's what's going on with a lot of the team members. With Christina, with Christine, as Dee alluded, every time she speaks now, it's with well more confidence. She knows exactly what she's speaking about, and that's really what many people fear is just they don't really know what it is they're talking about. So they're kind of like reaching for the stars when they're trying to explain, and they really don't have to explain. They just have to be able to ask pertinent questions and just listen, right? That's all you have to be good at, is being able to listen and being able to direct people. And then what's so awesome is being able to have, which is a concept that's not, for a company, it's unheard of, really, is to have this challenge team to go in there and treat us like an inside sales team, yet still we're an outside sales team, take that to the next level, I have my team who's going to be contacting you. They move the process along from there. But your process initially in the beginning is just to make that first peak and then pass. You know, it's the old school way that we teach, and that's peak and pass, and I just think that that's super awesome. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about the One Mentorship Program and why I pulled the trigger on that, because, you know, I really desire to know exactly what it is that the company is all about, what they're developing, and what the other team members are going to be learning here, because I can't speak about something that I'm not actually doing. So that's really the main gist of why I actually pulled the trigger. I mean, if I could move through at any faster pace, we would definitely be doing that. So the first module, or my first session, was definitely exciting to just really learn about what's going on and learn some stuff that's different in the product suite that, you know, I'm an individual that'll go into the product suite and take a look and really, you know, dissect it all out. Many people won't, and I realize that. Well, with the One Mentorship Program is that it's going to cause you to really sit down and really learn what it is that you have to learn in order to move forward, because so many people want to move to step 10, but they haven't even taken step 1, 2, 3, and 4 into consideration. So that's what's really huge. And then I learned a bunch of stuff that, you know, I thought I knew, and then found out, you know, some of it I really did know, and some of it there was some extra stuff on there. So it's definitely for the person who's seasoned, the person who's brand new. The One Mentorship Program is excellent in getting everybody on the right page, and, you know, one vision, one voice. And so with that, Coach, I'll turn it back over to you. All right, drop off again.
Awesome, awesome, man. I appreciate you so much, man. We go back many years to a brother of ours, Mr. Jeffrey Combs, who was a coach of ours in the beginning, and that's what's so cool and unique, really, about, you know, being surrounded by friends and family that you care about. I consider this a family, extension of who I am, and I just love the people that I'm working with. And one thing that I'd like to just really share is that I myself am in the One Mentorship Program. I just finished up, what was it, the fourth session yesterday at about 10:30 a.m. The fourth session yesterday at about 10:30 a.m. And I appreciate you so much, man. We go back many years to a brother. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to just cut where I'm at, and I'm going to bring out Teresa D, who's somebody that basically broke a rank last week and just joined on. I saw her commenting on Facebook, and I asked her to come out. And Teresa, we're basically just kind of talking about One Mentorship, what it's done for you, what it's doing for you. And if you have the hangout in the background, Teresa, I'm going to ask you to X out of that because we can hear it now, and I think you've done that.
Yeah, I did.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm just going to have you come out really quick, and this is somebody who was introduced last week. She's on the team of a friend of mine who goes back, we go back 7 or 8 years in the industry. This gentleman is a documented 7-figure earner in the industry countless times, and he's just coming back to the table right now and working and partnering with us. So I appreciate him. His name is Money Joe. I call him Joe. I call him Joseph. I call him Big J, Big Joe. I've got so many names for him because I think highly of him. And this is somebody that joined Money Joe, and this is somebody that basically got a coaching call and simply took what we said, what we gave her, and started to add her to it and run with it, and had some success by breaking ranks. Not only did she do that, I'm not going to tell her story, but she was introduced to the One Mentorship Program, and she joined that. So with that being said, Queen Teresa, if you can just come out, tell us where you're calling from, your journey here thus far, and perhaps your experience with One Mentor.
Okay, thank you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Absolutely, loud and clear.
Oh, okay, thank you. So I'm calling from just outside Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and I joined One Mentorship. I hadn't been with the company very long, just before you had your big convention in Utah, and I joined One Mentorship just because I wanted to go big. I wanted to go big with the company. I believe in everything that the company stands for. I've only been with one other multi-level marketing company, and they go on the financial side, but you had to get a lot of licenses and things. And anyway, they didn't have the same philosophy as you have here, and I love the philosophy. I love the teammanship, and I wanted to, everything that's offered in the mentorship program is great. All the promises about increasing your business and that sort of thing. It plugged right into my heart. It was everything that I wanted. I totally believe in everyone learning to save, manage, and make money. I come from the financial fields. So the first thing I did was the financial part. I had my first one mentorship session today, which was really great. I loved it. Some of the stuff I kind of knew because, just sort of moving around and things. And then we got to TaxBot, and I hadn't explored TaxBot yet. So got a real good lesson on TaxBot and homework on TaxBot. So it's really fantastic. I've signed up for my second session actually this Friday. So I'm hoping that they haven't confirmed that I got in on Friday, but I'm hoping that I got in on my second session on Friday. And it's really fantastic, and it to learn about the products, because that was when I was showing to some of my friends the intro that we do have. Their questions were, what are the products, because and that's our monthly membership. And so what do they do, and what do they do for you, and that sort of thing. And I couldn't really answer because I hadn't gone in and done anything. So it's giving me all this kind of confidence of having used the products and gone in there. And anyway, I'm really enjoying it. I'm looking forward to learning more. I'm really, really looking forward to when we can get the One Fit and get the drinks and everything up here in Canada, so that I absolutely have to taste the Thunder. Everybody's saying, oh, it tastes so great, it tastes so great, it tastes so great. And for health reasons, I'm off of sugar and off of wheat and off of dairy. So, it's got 10 grams of sugar or something, which is phenomenal for a healthy drink, which means I can drink it. And I just, I almost want to just go to Buffalo and stand there and say, okay, just send it to me in Buffalo, and I'll get it there, because it's only an hour and a half drive. So anyway, so I'm just absolutely looking forward to being able to use more of the products. And I don't know, I just think that anybody who doesn't join us is just absolutely missing out. They're just absolutely missing out. I mean, I saw that video. I know all of you probably saw the video on the fellow who hasn't made any money yet, and he's saving $500 a month. I mean, I couldn't get over that. And I'm going to be showing that to everybody. I'll tell you that. It's just, people that... I'm not a video maker. I don't know much about the computers and all these different things, and I suspect maybe some of my teammates who know all this stuff, and probably younger than me, will show me some of this stuff, and I'll all of a sudden be proficient, and my daughter will be amazed. But Anyway, thank you for listening, and if you are not on the membership program, get on the membership program. There was a question on chat that said, you know, how long is it going to be going, or I guess the question was maybe how long do you have to sign up? I'd say sign up as soon as you can. If you have to beg, borrow, or steal the money, go ahead. Just do it. Get on there. And that's all I have to say. Have a nice evening. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Queen Teresa, for coming out. Greatly appreciate your energy, who you are, and what you bring to the table. And that's just amazing how we have people that are kind of live on Facebook, taking a look at what we're doing, and how we could, because of technology, bring them out. With that, I was simply going to just really quickly share myself, and I'll open it up for everybody for some last comments. But I was going to just share, like the other day, yesterday, I just finished with my 4th session. And so today, because I have access to the challenge team, I'm just plugging people into the challenge team. And I'm not here to talk about me, but I'm here to talk about you. You that perhaps may be joining us and being in the field and working together with us, because we're in the trenches. Everybody you've listened to, whoever's introduced this to you, they are in the trenches and they're working and fighting for freedom. Their freedom and your freedom. That's the bottom line, real talk. So that I've got the challenge team, and what's so great is that my vision is I see that everybody that is a part of the One Mentorship Program, and this is just my words, those are the people that I'm keying in on. Not that I'm not looking at everybody else, I definitely am, and that's why we do the leadership calls every 2 weeks. But those are the people that I'm almost rest assured that in the next 6 to 12 months, they will be founder sevens of our company. And founder sevens basically are 6-figure earners. So let me throw this out. I'm not here to say if you get in One Mentor and you do nothing that you're going to be a founder 7. Make sure you go up to our income disclosure at wakeupnow.com/IDS and read over that information. But just the people that have stepped up, I'm watching people step into their greatness, join this program, join One Mentor, and just seeing how they're growing. And we haven't been doing this for 2 or 3 or 4 months. This has been for like the last week and a half that people have come aboard with this, or 2 weeks. Some people may have been in for a month now and got a hold of it early, but that's what's going on. So what you're seeing is true leadership being born. With that being said, if anybody had any last words, any thoughts that you could give to the people to assist to feed them, I'm going to open it up, and if you desire to come out, just go ahead and come out before we close this up.
Hi, Armand. This is Dana.
Rocket, girl, rocket.
I just want to tell everyone that you may think that you can't do something like this, but you can. Anyone can do this. Mothers, grandmothers, construction workers, anybody can do this. So just, believe in yourself, because once you get on our team, you're going to have like 3,000 people believing in you. So you can do this. Take a chance on yourself, on your future. Even if you have a job, you can do this. And you can set yourself up for retirement, send your kid to college. Just, get back with the person that gave you this link and talk to them about it and look at what we have. Even get in as a free member, and you can save money. I mean, you could save a lot of money, help your family out. So just take a chance on yourself and know that, we believe in you and you could do this. And back to you, Armand. Thanks for having me on the Hangout. I really enjoyed myself.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Thank you for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Always enjoy your words of wisdom. Enjoy watching your growth process as we all continue to grow here. So anybody else that want to jump out and want to show up and show out? And Queen Trisha, I have you unmuted also too if you want to come out.
All right, I'll come out then. Hey, you guys. If you listen to this and you kind of scratching your head and you don't really understand exactly everything, this is how simple it is. When you go see a good movie and you start telling everybody you know about it, hey, we went to the movies, we saw that, you know how you do that? Or maybe you went to a restaurant that was just amazing and you had the best, you know, chili cheeseburger or something. And you talk about it. You know how that goes, because I know you do that. Well, that's what we do with Wake Up Now. We just talk about it. It's not. This is not your typical kind of. You're thinking, I got to go sell stuff, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a salesman. I don't want to do that. No, we share good things. That's all it's about, and it's simple to do. And as Dana said, you can do this. I agree. So yeah, get back with the person, whoever brought you here. Thank them for that, and then just get hooked up with them, because you'll see. It's exactly like we say it is. So, all right, back on.
Awesome. I'll just say this. I heard this from a famous, I don't know if it was a Hollywood person or somebody. It's somebody that has a lot of influence, but they said this: right now you might want to take your pen and paper back out if you thought you wanted to rest it aside, but it doesn't get any better until it does. And that's from Bruce and Trisha Barnes right there. Anybody else that would like to come out and give a last couple of comments? I'm going to mute my mic and you have the floor.
I will, Coach. I'll step up and step out. I just want to say thank you, Tricia. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Christina, Rhonda, Teresa, if you're still with us, Coach, Anthony Jackson. I feel the love. I mean, the heart of the people on this panel is phenomenal, and it's a reflection of the entire team. We attract who we are, and we've been attracting some amazingly heart-centered servant leaders on this team because that's who we are. And yeah, if you resonate with that, just get back to the person who sent this link to you and create a free account. If that's all that you want to do, just to get pull back the curtain, see what we've got, create a free account, see what's in the back office, and just hang out. You'll feel the heart, you'll feel the love, and everybody's all about helping other people here. Love people, use money. That's all I got.
Next. Okay, I'm gonna give it about 5 seconds. Anybody else had any last words before we go ahead and call this call a wrap? Is you can go ahead and show up and show out. Okie dokie. Well, we'll go ahead and call this call a wrap. This is Operation Popcorn Hangout, and today you got to hear from a lot of great individuals. First off, Bravo Zulu for everybody. That's an old Navy term that means I celebrate you. Thanks for stepping up, and showing out, and I salute you. But basically, just want to go ahead and say, if you have not yet gotten started with us, make sure to get back to the person that brought you to the dance. This is Operation Popcorn. My name is Coach Armand. I look forward to connecting with you next week, same time, same back channel. We'll connect then. Have a great one, and make tonight beautiful, and tomorrow even better.